You did not choose your cat. Your cat chose you. And there is a difference, a profound and beautiful difference. Because when you chose her, you were looking at her with your human eyes, seeing her fur and her face and her eyes, and deciding that she was the one you wanted. But when she chose you, she was doing something far more sophisticated, far more careful, far more intentional. She was watching you, studying you, testing you, running you through an evaluation process that was ancient and instinctive and extraordinarily precise. And at the end of that process, she looked at you among all the other people in her world and made a decision. You, this one, this person, this is my person. And today, we are going to find out exactly why she made that decision. Today, we are going to explore the top 8 reasons why your cat chose you over everyone else. And I promise you that by the end of this video, you will understand something about yourself that you never knew before. Because what your cat saw in you says something true and beautiful about who you are. Let us begin. Reason number 1. She chose you because of the way you make her feel safe without even trying. Safety is the most important thing in a cat's world. More important than food, more important than comfort, more important than play or stimulation or anything else. Safety is the foundation of everything. And your cat has an extraordinarily sensitive system for detecting who is safe and who is not. She reads body language with a precision that no human could match. She reads the tension in a person's muscles, the speed of their movements, the tone of their voice, the rhythm of their breathing, the way they hold their hands, the way they look at her. All of this information is processed constantly and automatically by her nervous system, and it tells her who she can trust. Now here is the beautiful thing. The people who make cats feel safest are almost always the people who are not trying to make cats feel safe. They are simply calm, simply gentle, simply present without agenda. They do not reach for the cat. They do not make sudden movements. They do not stare with intense eyes or speak with loud voices. They simply exist in a way that tells every cell in the cat's body that this person is not a threat, that this person can be trusted, that this person is safe. And you are one of those people. Maybe you never thought of yourself that way. Maybe you never realized that something about the way you naturally are in the world, the way you move, the way you speak, the way you simply exist in a room was sending a message to your cat every single day. A message that said, you are safe here. You are safe with me. And she heard that message, and she chose you because of it. Reason number 2. She chose you because you respected her boundaries and never forced her to be close. This is one of the most important things a person can do to earn a cat's love, and it is also one of the hardest. Because when you see a beautiful cat, you want to touch her, you want to hold her, you want to bring her close and feel her warmth and hear her purr. The instinct to reach out is powerful and completely natural. But cats know the difference between a person who reaches because they want to take something and a person who waits because they understand that closeness must be offered freely. And your cat noticed that you waited. Maybe you did not even realize you were doing it. Maybe patience is just part of who you are. But she noticed that you did not chase her, that you did not grab her, that when she moved away, you let her move away. That when she was not ready to be touched, you did not push. And every time you waited, every time you let her set the terms, every time you chose her comfort over your own desire for closeness, you were passing a test that she was running constantly, a test that most people fail without even knowing they're being tested. But you passed. Again and again you passed. And eventually she stopped moving away. Eventually she started moving toward you. Because you had proven something to her, that you understood the most fundamental thing about loving a cat, that her yes has to be her own, that love that is forced is not love at all. And she chose you because you knew that. Reason number 3. She chose you because your voice does something to her that no other voice does. Your cat hears everything. Every sound in her environment is processed by ears that are more sensitive and more precise than anything human biology can produce. She hears the sounds inside the walls. She hears frequencies that are completely silent to you. She hears the emotional content of human speech with a clarity that is almost supernatural. And what she hears when you speak to her is different than what she hears when anyone else speaks. Not because your voice is objectively more beautiful, but because over time, your voice has become associated in her nervous system with safety, with comfort, with food and warmth and gentleness. The sound of your voice has been paired so many times with good things, with soft touches and warm laps and quiet evenings and gentle words, that it has become a sound that her body responds to automatically. Her heart rate slows slightly when she hears you. Her stress hormones reduce. Her muscles relax. Your voice is medicine for her nervous system, and she chose you in part because of what your voice does to her body, because no other voice in her world has that effect. No other sound carries that particular frequency and tone and emotional warmth that her body has learned to recognize as home. You may not have the most beautiful voice in the world, but to your cat, your voice is the most beautiful sound that exists, because it means you. And you means safety, and safety means everything. Reason number 4. She chose you because you were there during a moment that mattered. Cat attachment is often formed around specific moments, specific experiences that carry emotional weight. A moment when your cat was frightened and you were calm. A moment when she was ill and you were gentle. A moment when she was new to your home and confused and overwhelmed, and you sat quietly on the floor and let her come to you in her own time. These moments leave marks, deep marks, on the part of your cat's brain that decides who is trustworthy and who is not. Cats have long emotional memories. They remember how people made them feel during important moments, and those memories shape their attachments in ways that can last for years, for a lifetime. Think back to the early days of your relationship with your cat. Was there a moment when she was scared and you were the one who stayed near her? Was there a time when she was sick and you were the one who sat with her? Was there a night when she was anxious and you were the one who spoke to her softly until she calmed? Those moments mattered to her far more than you probably realized. Those moments were the ones where she looked at you and thought, yes, this one. This is the one who stays. This is the one who is there when things are hard. And that is who she chose to be her person. The one who stayed.
Reason number 5. She chose you because of the specific way you touch her. The way you touch your cat matters more than most people realize, and it is something your cat has evaluated very carefully. Not every touch feels good to a cat. In fact, many well-meaning touches from well-meaning people feel uncomfortable or even threatening to cats. Touches that are too hard, too fast, in the wrong places, with too much restraint, or that go on longer than the cat is comfortable with. These touches tell a cat that this person does not understand me. This person does not read me. This person takes what they want without asking. But your touch is different. Maybe it is naturally gentle. Maybe you learned over time how she likes to be touched. Maybe you paid attention to where she leaned into your hand and where she pulled away. Maybe you stopped when she had enough, even when you wanted to keep going. Whatever the reason, your touch has become something she seeks out, something she chooses, something that she comes to you for specifically, because it feels right, because it speaks her language, because it tells her that you see her, that you know her, that you are paying attention not just to what you want, but to what she needs. And that kind of attention, that kind of care is rare, and she knows it, and she chose you because of it. Reason number 6. She chose you because you talk to her like she understands. This one might make you smile, because almost every cat owner does it. You talk to your cat. You tell her about your day, you explain things to her, you ask her questions, you narrate what you are doing. You say her name with a particular warmth that you do not use for anything else. And you might feel a little silly about it sometimes. You might wonder if it matters, if she is even listening. But she is listening. She is always listening. And the fact that you talk to her, the fact that you treat her like a being who is worth talking to, like a presence whose company is meaningful to you, like someone whose attention you value, this matters to her in a deep and real way. Cats are extraordinarily sensitive to being seen, to being acknowledged, to being treated as real and present and important. When you talk to your cat, you are doing all of these things. You are saying with every word that she matters, that her presence in your life is not something you take for granted, that she is not just a pet who lives in your house, but a being whose company you genuinely value. And she feels that. She feels the difference between a person who ignores her and a person who includes her. And she gravitates toward inclusion, toward the person who sees her, toward you, because you talk to her, because you always have, because you never stopped.